Welcome one, welcome all. I am Mark Palda, a professional photographer. I have been in the photography business for well over 20 years. I want to help you succeed so you can earn money with your camera. With every episode, I will offer you sound advice so you can be part of the 15% of aspiring photographers who succeed. If you are looking for help to turn your passion for photography into a successful business, you have come to the right place. I have got the answers. My weekly episodes will help you understand how to market yourself, how to build a profitable business, and best business practices. No more feeling lost. You do not have to go it alone. Join my audio podcast and start taking my advice on turning your hobby into a profitable business. You will get access to a professional photographer and the best practices that I have learned and experienced over the years. If you have questions along the way, definitely email me. mark@markpalda.com. You are also invited to join my photography success text community. Send me a text. 915-226-0959. If you are outside the United States, be sure to include +1, the United States country code. Let's get started. How to turn your website into a strong marketing tool. I don't know about you, but of the many plates in life and business that I need to juggle, marketing my business is always the biggest hustle and the loudest nagging voice, because it feels like there is always so much to be done, and that everyone else is doing it better anyway. Ever heard the phrase comparison is the thief of joy? Sure, it is true. But what the hell are we meant to do about that? Ignore everyone else? Go our own sweet way? It is easy to say that we should only focus on creating our own authentic message, but we still need to make ourselves heard, above the noise of social media. In this episode, I want to tackle some myths about running a photography business, and give you the practical website and marketing tips. Some of these actions are quick fixes, and others require more thought and more effort, but all of them can be done relatively quickly. And if you do all of them, you will be seriously leveling up your marketing game. I want to bust some common myths, so that we are all starting on the same page. Myth: if your work is good enough, the bookings will come. Reality: just putting your work out there does not cut it these days. The competition is fierce, and there are a lot of people shouting pick me, in the digital world. You need to be saying this is why you should pick me. See the difference? Myth: you should ignore what everyone else in your market is doing, and just do your own sweet thing. Reality: you need to know what your competitors are offering, so that you can stand out from the crowd, by being memorable while you tell your clients what you can do for them. The last part is the secret. Stop being so polite, and start being creative with what you are showing and telling people. You need to stand for something. Myth: one day, you will finish your website, and you can sit back and just count the money. Reality: if that was true, I would not be sitting here sharing this valuable information with you. Yes, it is a great resource, but it is part of my overall, ever-evolving, ever-changing marketing strategy. Does my marketing strategy work? It does. You are here, are you not? Sure, I have to keep things fresh by creating new content. No one wants to see the same old marketing messages going round and round. But the system stays the same. And you can do this too. 1. Make your website content work harder. Keep an eye on the playing field, note what is going on, and take steps to get noticed for doing something different. 2. Stop being so polite. Once we have their attention, just putting our work out there is not good enough. You have to tell people why it is better, do it with style, and be memorable. 3. Take the relationship beyond the contact form. We need to create an automated system that does this over and over again, or at least does some of the heavy lifting. Make your website content work harder on your social media. It is Monday morning. You should be doing something boring, like emails, or editing, or filing receipts. But if you work from home, and if you are anything like me, you will probably get distracted 10 times a day or more. If you are an avid social media user during the day, especially Instagram, you will notice most of their posts will be saying, and doing, exactly the same thing. I always ask myself, why is everyone doing the same thing? How do people expect to get noticed? Look at my cute dog. Look at my cute kid. Look at my yummy breakfast. Look at this cool cake I made. Look how far I ran. Look at this lovely image I shot. Look, look, look. Look at me. Look at my work. Go on. Pick your phone up and go have a little look on Instagram. Can you find one person who is trying to be different? See what I mean? These posts are nice, but they are like junk food. They do not fill you up with knowledge. The post might show you something beautiful, but it does not feel like you are learning anything of real value, or making a meaningful connection. Sit back and admire does not really inspire anyone to take action. The key is showing the right message to the right person at the right time. And not just once, but several times. You have to show them that message until it feels like choosing anyone but you is too much of a risk. So let me ask you something. How did you end up here, listening to this episode, for example? Because you saw something I was offering that could solve a specific problem you are having. And for me, it means getting more business. You are listening because you thought you could learn something. What is the common thread running through all of this? What are you putting out there that people really want? My website, packed with useful content that I direct you to again and again. I do not just direct you to my website, of course. I direct you to a specific piece of content that will solve a problem for you. And that, hopefully, is the beginning of a beautiful relationship. Your blog. Here is how this relates to your small, creative business. Let's say you are a wedding photographer, writing a blog post about a lovely wedding you have shot. I bet this is how it goes. I had the privilege of shooting the, insert dramatic adjective, romantic, to die for, enchanting wedding of 30. Set in the beautiful grounds of, insert venue name because you think it helps with SEO, the ceremony was filled with love, doves, flowers, tears of joy. Did they not look lovely? Obviously, I am paraphrasing a bit. Great news. The couple who star in your blog post are going to love it. Not so great news. You have already got their money, so why on earth are you writing a polite recap of a day that has been, and gone? And writing up blogs about shoots is boring for you too, right? Same old. Same old. And if it does not excite you, it certainly will not excite anyone else. When everyone is shouting, "Look at me," instead, you can be saying, "Let's take a look at how this relates to you, and what you need." This is why people buy wedding magazines, or read wedding blogs. Because they are looking for information that will help them plan their own wedding. So here is your challenge. You need to place yourself in the role of expert, and ask yourself, what needs do my ideal clients have? What problems can I solve for them? What are they likely to be most worried about? What expertise can I share with them that they will not already have? Every blog post you write, even if it is about a photography shoot, or a piece of work you have created for someone, needs to be written with your future client in mind. Here is an example. Read both of these, and tell me which one you would be more likely to click on. Head over to the blog to see Sarah and Rob's beautiful beach wedding. It's gorgeous. Not bad, but kind of bland, right? Beyond Sarah and Rob, and their immediate family, the appeal is pretty limited. Now, try this instead. Are you organizing a destination wedding? Find out how Sarah and Rob organized their dream wedding in Hawaii on a shoestring budget, and created a beautiful outdoor space for their beach reception, with just a few accessories. Sarah's top tips will save you money, without compromising on style. Boom! This is going to appeal to a far wider audience, because they can learn something useful while enjoying your beautiful images. Once you start to look at all content creation from this perspective, it stops being a chore, and starts getting exciting. Every piece of content creation, from social media to blog posts, becomes an opportunity to solve a problem for a potential client. 1. Identify your client's pain points. Make a list of the things your clients are most likely to be worried about. Be as specific as you can. Make a list of tips that you know due to your experience and expertise. Again, be specific. With the questions above in mind, write 2 or 3 blog posts, or could be videos, to answer those questions. These blog posts will be your cornerstone content and act as lead magnets. For example, mind-blowing good content to kickstart your relationship. 2. Give your best content a facelift. Find past posts which show off your most killer work, and rewrite them with your future clients in mind. Ask yourself, what was it about that job, thing, photo shoot that other people in the same position would love and learn from? Was it the people you photographed? Great. Give 2 or 3 tips about how to relax and enjoy your own wedding. Was it the venue? Cool. Point out 2 or 3 locations where they can get killer shots. Was it the killer sunset? Explain about planning your timeline around golden hour. Do not forget to retitle those blog posts to appeal to your ideal clients, and not your past ones. Stop being so polite. Mistake number 1. 90% of websites I see are so polite. And polite equals dull. Sorry, but it is true. When you are busy trying not to offend anyone, you are also not going to attract anyone. Put it this way. Is your dream client polite, but distant? All business and reluctant to give away anything too personal about themselves in case they offend you? Of course not. If you do not want that person, do not be that person. It is perfectly fine if you are not everyone's cup of tea. In fact, it is a good thing. I am sure this is not news to you. You have probably been told by plenty of other people that you need to attract your ideal client to know them inside out. It is the first branding exercise you always get asked to do. Fine, you know them. Then why are you not speaking their language? So many of my clients are warm, funny, laid back, and are absolutely kick-ass at doing their job. But you would not know it from reading their website. Mistake number 2. No brand proposition. You need to reach out to your ideal client, tell them what you can do for them to solve their specific problem. And you need to do it on your homepage. Remember, your homepage has only one job to do, and that is to get people to click just once and get further into your site. Do not hold back. You might never get another chance. Mistake number 3. Not setting your portfolio page up to sell. Remember the right people, right message, right time concept? Your portfolio pages are where you put this into action on your website. Firstly, let's talk about what happens when your name is in the running for a job. Your ideal client sits down with a partner, relative, or friend to show them the shortlist. You are on their list. High five. But wait. Maybe you do not have a best of the best gallery, and your number one fan has to dig through a load of blog posts to find the killer images they saw last time. Or maybe you have got a huge gallery that is not all killer, no filler, and it goes on, and on, and on. They get bored. They click away. You are off the list. Game over. If there was a ruthlessly curated gallery of your bestest ever epic shots, they would not get bored. And if you are worried that people want to see a full gallery of the same thing, cool. Suggest some blog posts below that do exactly that. And of course, you already know which blog posts those should be, right? Yes. Those carefully rewritten posts that target your ideal client, that are useful, that scream, click me because I can tell you something that you really want to know. Actions. 1. Craft your brand statement and put it in front and center. I realize this comes to some more easily than others. We can not all be writers. If you do not know where to start, this simple exercise will lay the foundations for you. Exercise. Describe your business style or product in 2 words. Describe your ideal client in 2 words. Add your unique twist. What is special about you? What is special about your photography or photography service? Then tell them what you believe. Then put it all together. Forget the me. It is all about them. Them. Go have a look at your homepage. Is the first piece of text all about you? Does it go on about you? Does it mention or describe your ideal client anywhere on your homepage? If it does not, it needs to. Describe them and tell them what you are going to do for them. They will feel right at home. 2. Ruthlessly edit your portfolio page. You must have a best of the best gallery. Give your potential clients the tools they need to sell you to themselves and other decision makers. Be ruthless. Every single image in your gallery has to earn its place. No duplication. No filler. Do not hold anything back. Go find those key blog posts that speak to a niche you want to reach, and put them right underneath your gallery. You want to shoot a specific kind of event or client? Show it now. Attract or repel. Do one or the other. Do not do nothing. 3. Take the relationship beyond the contact form. Getting visitors to your contact page is not the end game. Instead, this is where the real fun begins. Let's say your visitors like what they see, and they are ready to get in touch. They complete your contact form, press submit. Drumroll. Drumroll. Your form has been successfully submitted. The moment they press send is the most excited they are ever going to be about hearing from you, and what do you give them? The standard contact form success message. Snooze. This is your golden opportunity to not do what everyone else does. To stand out from the crowd. In fact, this could be the beginning of that beautiful relationship. It is time to level up. First, do not leave them hanging. Instead, send them to a contact success page, and get creative. How about throwing a little informal video in there? Why not add some really useful blog posts that help establish you as an expert? For example, if you are a wedding photographer, show them some posts about wedding planning, of course. Remember, you are the expert. You have probably been to more weddings in a year than most people attend in their entire lifetime. And do not forget to direct them to your social media. If you love Instagram, chances are that they love Instagram. It is the perfect place to tempt them with your Instagram feed. But wait, there is more. Your contact success page is more than just a page. It is a secret marketing weapon that very few small creative businesses use. In fact, while writing my latest book, I filled out 100 contact forms on photographer websites, and not a single one was using it. Actions for you to take. Map out every step beyond your contact form. 1. Get rid of that default form success message. You know who you are. Create a contact success page to redirect your keen as mustard prospective clients to. 2. Get creative with the contact success page. Make the video. It does not have to be a creative masterpiece. It just has to be genuinely you. Social messaging. Share content that is focused on solving problems for your dream client, to help you stand out from the crowd. The killer homepage. Get that brand positioning statement done. Tell people who you are for, what you are going to do for them, and do it with passion. Contact form and beyond. Cultivate your hottest leads by surprising and delighting them after contact. Send the right message to the right person at the right time. Be memorable. You got this. P.S. To help you make your website into a strong marketing tool, I have gathered all of the action points into a handy print-off checklist which you can find on my website. A genuine thank you for joining me today for this episode. If you are serious about success in the photography business, then I am serious and ready to help. Visit markpaldamentor.com and discover a variety of ways I can help you in your journey. If you have questions along the way, definitely email me. mark@markpalda.com. You are also invited to join my photography success text community. Send me a text. 915-226-0959. If you are outside the United States, be sure to include +1, the United States country code. I will catch you in the next episode.